lovely, lovely people, and welcome back to another episode of Unbox and Unwind with the Gamer Blonde. Now, if you are new here, hello, my name is Stephanie. I'm also known as the Gamer Blonde online. If you are coming back, thank you. I'm so sorry it's been so long, but we have some major updates going on in the games room today. Now, for those that don't know me, my name's Stephanie. I am a social media content creator and also a retro video game collector. You can't really see it right now because we have a new IKEA Billy bookcase, but by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly why it's needed. Main update from me here is that my player 2 has now moved into my home, and with that, he has brought all of his consoles and all of his games. Now, if you know, my collection is very, very nice, but I am gonna say his collection is just a little bit nicer than mine. So what I thought we would do today is we're gonna unbox some of his boxes. Believe me, I've got so many. And we're then gonna slot them into my collection. So we all need a little bit of a move around here. It's gonna take me for fucking ever. My plan of action is to unbox some of his games, organize them into different console variants, and then go through my collection and slot them in alphabetical order. Then I'll bring them back into the room and reset up the shelves. Once it's all done, I'll show you. I can't show you as I go along because it's definitely a two-person job, but I'll give you the end result, don't you worry. So let's start unboxing some games. We are gonna start off with some big hitters in this box. This is the original Game Boy, the 3DS, the DS, and a few other DS variants in here. They are strong. Like, luckily he's kept his collection very good condition, and he's kept them all since his childhood. So we've got original Game Boy games here, and he's actually such a nerd and he's kept them all in lovely boxes. But we have Pokemon Red, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Ruby, Crash Bandicoot 2, another Crash. Which one's this one? Crash Bandicoot XS. I have never actually heard of this one, but there we are. The Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Yellow. Player 2 is a massive Lord of the Rings nerd, so there will be a lot of Lord of the Rings in this unboxing overall. We've also got Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yoshi Island, Harry Potter, Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase, World Cup 98, he's also a football fan, Rayman, Lego Island 2, and Star Wars. He's also got a complete Soul Silver, including the Pokewalker, and then he's also got just a, it's not just a box, there's definitely more in there, but the one box is better condition than the other, so hence why he bought two. Moving on swiftly to some DS and 3DS games. We've got Luigi's Mansion 2, another version of Luigi's Mansion 2, a sealed Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Ultra Sun, Pokemon Omega Sapphire, Pokemon Y, New Super Mario Bros, one of the Kingdom Hearts, Crash Boom Bang, is that what it's called? Yeah. Pokemon Pill, another version of Pokemon Pill. I don't know what we're going to do with all our doubles. And then also Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, which I also have. We'll probably end up selling a few of the doubles because there's no point of having like 3 of each copy in our collections. And then the last things in this box are the original DS Mario Edition, still boxed. The 3DS XL in white, still boxed. And the original Game Boy Advance boxed. And that's just box one, and I've got about 20 boxes to go through. So if you remember, I had probably like 19, 20 boxes when I first moved in. So basically I'm just doubling this games room. So it's definitely going to be a few episodes. So make sure to like and subscribe so that you're able to watch more unboxings. But let's move on to the next box. Now, I'm not really much of a pop vinyl guild. I got two. I've got Tony Hawk for the Tony Hawk shelf, obviously. And then I've got Reptar because the Rugrats movie was my favourite growing up. So my sister bought me a Reptar one. But Ryan's got quite a few. A lot of it's Lord of the Rings, so I don't really understand. But we'll run through it together. We really need to put some new shelves up to get these up though. But we have, excuse my pronunciation, but Balrog from Lord of the Rings. Mr. Bean, obviously, because we're British. Duh. We've got The Rock, Crash Bandicoot. Can't get some of these out. Chewbacca. I don't know who that is. Samwise Gamgee. Buzz and his trusty buddy Woody. We have the Pokeball from Pokemon Arceus. We've got Pyelga, which actually I gave to him years ago. Well, last year. We've got a little Spyro keyring. A Crash Bandicoot box unopened. Is it Sauron? Sauron? Don't know. Help a girl out. We got a Spyro, obviously, with the little sparks. How cute. Han Solo. Gandalf, I know that one. Because it's always like Ganondorf, Gandalf. A Crash wallet. A Spyro wallet. And a few of these mats from Numbskull, just placemats. Collection box one done. Moving on slowly to the next box of mainly collectibles, but there are a few games. But we have Gift for PC, Alien Nations for PC, they're groggy. We have a Star Wars box set thing. Ooh, what's these? Couldn't actually tell you. Ooh. Oh, just some PlayStation prints that'll go around. We've got some steelbooks. We've got two of the Spider-Man steelbooks. Medieval, which is a double in our collection again. And then we've also got the Pokemon Arceus tin, still sealed. We've got the W2K15, the Hulkmania edition. It comes with like a little pop vinyl in there as well. Lord of the Rings Top Trumps. Middle Earth Blu-ray set. A lot of this is just Lord of the Rings now. Lord of the Rings triple DVD edition. The Hobbit has like a nice little collectible as well. Guys, I just don't, what is the hype of Lord of the Rings? I don't understand. I watched number one for Ryan's birthday back in May and I was like, I fell asleep. I had to do it in 2 sit-ins. But like, what is boys' obsession with it? I just don't understand. We've also got Tolkien. I don't know what that is, but we do love the guy from Skins. The Hobbit. I presume they're the 3 Hobbit films. Another sealed Lord of the Rings trilogy, 4K Ultra. An Avengers box set. More Star Wars stuff, so Star Wars Blu-ray. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Rise of the Skywalker. Rogue One. And Solo. Another Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogy. a sealed Spider-Man No Way Home, an Avengers Endgame, and then we picked up these at a charity a couple of weeks ago in Swansea, but he's got the 3 of them on here, and a random Bulbasaur Pokemon card stuck to the back. Love it. And then last but definitely not least for today, we are going to go through this big box of PS2 games. Let's see, I haven't actually had a proper look through a lot of these games. I just threw them in boxes to get them over to the house because I was bored of packing. I'd already moved like a couple months previous myself, so I didn't want to do any more work. But let's run through and see what titles we have. So obviously a little bit of FIFA. We hate writing gigs, but that's probably why you bought it back in the day. We've got the Euros, another FIFA 2004. We got Lego Racers 2, absolute classic. We got Wallace and Gromit, Project Zero, Scooby-Doo, Metal Slug 4, Terminator 3. Oh god, there's so many, guys, bear with me. We've got the Fantastic Four, the Incredible Hulk. These need a clean, my hands feel grotty. Starsky and Hutch, The Simpsons Hit and Run, A Nightmare Before Christmas. I got him this for Christmas, obviously, and it is a fantastic game if you haven't given it a go. Peter Jackson's King Kong, War of the Monsters. A lot of these I've not heard of. We all grew up watching this every morning. Robot Wars. Never played the game, but what a memory. We've got Predator, the original Spider-Man game, Spyro, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of, is it Alcatraz? Azkaban? I don't know, I'm not a Harry Potter nerd either. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup, and a King Arthur. Konami titles, we've just got to add it to the collection, haven't we? We've got Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. I can never say this version of it, but Bully. Red Dead Revolver. Is that number 1? Yeah, number 1. Lord of the Ring, The Fellowship. Every collection needs it as well. Grand Theft Auto. This is the Liberty City Stories. Star Wars 2 Battlefront. A second copy of it, yet again. Star Wars Episode 3. Lord of the Rings The Two Towers. And Lord of the Rings Return of the King. We've got Star Wars Battle Fighter or Starfighter, The Hobbit, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, more doubles. You can see we've got pretty similar tasting games apart from Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and Car Rally. This is a game that I've not seen before, and he's got number 1 and number 2 somewhere in here, but Maximo. It's a Capcom game, but I've never heard of it in my entire life. It's given like Zelda feels, but I don't know, is it any good? Let me know. Is it worth trying? Lego Star Wars, Lego Star Wars 2, a third copy of Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, that might just be number 1 there. There you go, there's a second Maximo. Army of Men. Dragon Ball Budokai, Budokai 2, Budokai 3. We've got Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Carbon. Oh my god, there's so many. 2 copies of SmackDown vs. Raw. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenchi. Call of Duty World at War. We got Call of Duty San Andreas, which is the best radio station. It had so much Michael Jackson on it. We've got SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. Ryan originally bought this for me, thinking I didn't have it, but obviously I do. It's Tony Hawk, but Disney. It is amazing. You can play as all the characters. Tarzan was always my favorite, and the soundtrack is phenomenal. Had bands like Real Big Fish in it, which outstanding, outstanding. 007, Agent Under Fire. SmackDown vs Raw 2016, SmackDown vs Raw 2017, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Grand Theft Auto Vice City from the double pack. Wipeout Fusion, Theme Park World, Narnia, just go in the bin. And then we've also got The Sims Classic, the OG. I spent hours on this game, and this is why I love looking inside, because he has got all the cheats written down on how to get all the money. Funny. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories, SmackDown vs Raw 2016, Here Comes the Pain. We've got the actual double pack sealed as well. Ooh, I didn't realise it opened out like that. That's nice. Beautiful. And then we've got some PC games in here. Lego Island, if you haven't played this, it was a great game growing up. I think we got it as like a demo when we bought a PC from Curry's. We've also got Football Manager 2013 and 2012, Lego Island 2, The Sims Double Deluxe, and everyone's favourite expansion for it, The Sims Making Magic, obviously. There are some little PS3 titles in here, so it must have just been the sake of filling up the box. But we have Demon's Soul Collector's Edition, Lord of the Ring, Aragon's Quest, 2 copies of it because he loves it so much. Lord of the Rings Conquest, Lord of the Rings War in the North. I didn't realise they made this many Lord of the Rings games. The Lord of the Rings Lego, the Simpsons game, Brutal Legend, I'm pretty sure that's the Jack Black game. Fun fact for you, I found out yesterday that Jack Black's mum is like an aerospace engineer, and she helped save lives on the Apollo, I believe it was. Whilst she was giving birth to Jack Black, she figured out whatever was needed to figure out to help save lives on the Apollo. Why is it 13? I don't know. I'm not completely versed. I read it at like 1 o'clock last night, but fun fact. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Dante's Inferno, Toy Story Mania, and last but not least, Toy Story 3. So thank you so much, guys, for sitting through that with me. At least we know where we stand now with a couple of these games, and I can actually start getting this room sorted again and usable. What was your favourite title in today's episode? I personally am going to go with the copy of Pokemon Yellow, just because it was my first ever game that I actually owned myself, that wasn't just a handy down from my brother. So it's really nice to have it back in the collection, complete and in really good condition. But yeah, thank you so much for coming along. I will be filming probably again tomorrow because I just want to get this room done and dusted. So stick on by, give us a like, give us a little subscribe. Feel free to follow me on all my other social medias. My name's the same on everything. And I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.